most people know me as Article. A lot of people don't know my government name, and I've known it for like decades, you know, 15 years. They still call me Article, and then they find out my real name, and they're like, your real name's Philip? That's gay. I'm like, I know, right? That's corny as fuck. They're like, you don't look like a Philip. I'm like, I know I don't. Sounds unbelievable, but like I was in the first grade, man. I remember this lady, this old crazy lady. Her name was Miss Starr. She was my first grade teacher. Man, I was never paying attention in school, never. Even when I grew up, like I never paid attention in school. And you know, when you're that young, they would feed you crayons and shit like that. You know, when they taught art in school and shit. You know, and that's all I would do is I would pick up the art supplies, you know, in first grade and just draw. I remember like my first drawing was of like an 18-wheeler semi-truck. And it was like 7th grade, man. So I approached the principal and like I was like, yo, I'm gonna try to do this painting, like this mural and shit of the little mascot and shit, whatnot, and the name of the school and like this graffiti like lettering. About 13, that's how old I was. And I wrote up this little, I don't know what the fuck I was doing, but I just told him what I wanted to do, and I put down a list of all the paint that I needed. At that time we were using Krylon, you know what I'm saying? There wasn't Montana, there wasn't Iron Lac, there wasn't Belton, there wasn't nothing. It was just Rust-Oleum Krylon. And they were like, yeah, cool. Yeah, we'll pay you and we'll fucking buy you all the supplies. You know what I'm saying? But I went overboard on the supplies. I think I got like 300 fucking cans. I only needed like 30, 50 cans at most and shit, you know? But I had this huge fucking rack of paint, man. And I knocked that little gig out, you know, when I was 13. And I was like, fuck, if somebody's gonna pay me, you know, to do some artwork on their building, you know, maybe I could do something with this. And it's like, yo, let's do some like heavy shit like them boys are doing in New York, man. Like, let's fucking get it. Ain't nobody getting it in the city of Houston. There's no illegal riders on the street. I mean, you had people illegally doing the graffiti on the trains in the late 80s, early 90s, but not in the streets. Started building up a portfolio, and you know, then I was able to just like, yo, I did Marshall Middle School, let me do your wall. And they're like, yo, I'm 13, I look like I was 8. You know what I'm saying? It was hard for me, man. They were like, get the fuck out of here, you little kid. I'm like, man, check out my shit though. They're like, oh, okay, that's cool, okay. Man, it's the purest art form on the planet. It is, if you go the right steps, if you hit the streets illegally and you earn your fame and you earn your name and you earn the respect, transition into legal works. You know, don't just get stuck in the illegal state. I mean, because you can only do that for so long. You have to grow, you know what I'm saying? If you don't grow with it, you just be overlooked. You know, you're just gonna be overlooked, and you're gonna just be in your little area, all mad because nobody knows who you are. Well, it's because you're not trying to do more, you know, with what you've learned through illegal bombing. The commercial end has taught me a lot about life. You know, how to come up with a plan, how to execute the plan, how to drive the next plan after that. And it teaches you how to be on time. It teaches you how to research. It teaches you how to interact, teaches you how to socialize, teaches you proper business etiquette. It teaches you how to be humble. I mean, the art has done so much for me. I am what I am because the art itself is what it is.